in our engine room. If you'll follow Amanda, she'll get you into position. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be filming 2 different scenes today, but not in the order they appear in our script. In fact, most films today are filmed out of sequence, which means the actors have to respond to situations that haven't even occurred yet. And this can be a real challenge, so it's my job as a director to help my actors find motivation for their scene. All right, here's what's going to happen. That phone is going to buzz just before 800 gallons of water dumped out of those tanks comes flying down the chute and slams into you like a freight train. Are you feeling motivated to hang on, Justin? Good. Now between you and me, folks, it's more like 1,000 gallons of water, but there is a fine line between motivation and fear. All right, Justin, roll playback. Now remember, you've lost your engine. And action. Pick up that phone. Start talking to your captain. Keep talking. That's great. Let him know you're about to take on just a little bit of water. And cut. That's a great job, Justin. Did you do great?
Yay, Justin!
This is why we call it a physical effect. They seem to like you so much, Justin. I have one more role for you here today. I need you to sit right where you are, stare dramatically out into your audience, and act dry. Oh, good. Yeah, that's a nice start. We'll give you a few more minutes to work on that one. We're going to take that shot, insert it into our next scene, and you'll see how it all ties together in the final sequence. Now, our next scene takes place right here on the deck of our PT boat. Let's meet the rest of our brave crew now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear a nice big round of applause for our Captain Tony and his deck crew, Chris.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, roll playback. Now remember, crew, you're on a surveillance mission. And action. Pick up those binoculars. That's right, Captain. Scan the sky for enemy fighters. Deck crew, I want that boat spotless. Oh no, Captain, what's this coming in at 10 o'clock? Oh, you're surprised, you're stunned, and you're scared. And oh no, you're in really big trouble because here comes that fighter for another run. Captain, get that PC boat out of there. Oh, Captain, it's too late. Pick up that boat. Start targeting your mechanic. That's right, deckhand. Begin pointing to the water. What's that? Get your captain's attention. What is it coming? Get his attention. Oh no, what's that coming? Torpedo. You think it's all over. You begin to relax. When you hear more planes approaching, you look up, point to the sky, and see that it's enemy bombers at 12 o'clock. Oh no, everyone, hit the deck. Bombs away. Okay. Thankfully, you survived that aerial attack. But what is this? 2 more enemy torpedoes are coming in fast off the stern. Thankfully, they passed beneath your boat, but they're headed for your audience. Point to your audience and tell them to look out. Look out. And cut. And they do a great job, everyone. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Now let's see what that looks and sounds like when we add a few computer-generated images, a few lines of pre-recorded dialogue, and an exciting musical score. If you'll turn your attention to those overhead monitors,